Mm.
Case in point, Let's Play, which, I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant to call Let's Play to begin with, but, you know.
That's really debatable, yeah.
It is.
Your stream froze on my end. Hang on a second. Let me refresh.
Chat, how's the stream doing? Did it freeze or do I, or is it just, you know, Arsenix's shitty setup?
It's my shitty setup. It's fine now.
Okay, good stuff.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear.
Star Soul brings up an interesting point. You could do group commentary videos, but yeah, I don't see how you'd be able to LP.
Right. I mean, but that would only be good for what? You know, since you mentioned that it's such a like a short type game. You know, I imagine you could probably show off like every level or whatever. But still, that wouldn't be a like any kind of a lengthy LP. I don't imagine.
The only length to an LP of League of Legends would be showing off all the champions, because there's over 100 if I recall. Oh, the champions are the characters.
Okay, but yeah, that'd be just like a character show off then, right?
Yeah. Also, apparently it's not my shitty setup, sir. Everyone else's stream froze while.
Uh-oh. Is it back to normal, or is it just...
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Everyone just had to refresh.
Once again, you kind of have to bear with me here on Hitbox. It's a little bit different than Twitch. It's still got its kinks that need to be worked out, but I think after streaming on it for the second time now, I think it's going to be a lot better than Twitch. In the end.
It really depends on how quickly they upgrade their service, because, like I said, there's a lot of technical problems on Hitbox right now, and I don't know when they're going to be fixed.
Yeah, it's kind of like the chat, you know, I mean, well, I guess the chat's kind of working fine for me now, but last time I tried streaming, the chat froze up for me, and it would not fix itself whatsoever, but,
yeah.
But really, I mean, that's kind of a small thing on my end. As long as it's working for everybody else, it's really not a big deal. Just as long as, like, the video quality and, like, the delay is not, you know, terrible, like Twitch. Because
Twitch still has the delay. I don't think that's ever going away, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't fun the last time we streamed this. I know, you know, it's just having to wait and stand looking at a blue keycard for a full minute, and I just fell down an elevator shaft. But
what? That's thrilling YouTube gameplay? Come on.
Well, okay, you're gonna have to reword that. Thrilling YouTube gameplay, maybe, but you know, thrilling YouTube gameplay and thrilling gameplay are two different things. Let's be real here.
There's a reason I threw the word YouTube in there.
Yeah, I know. Very good, sir. Very good. We're also making progress here. Again, notice. I mean,
oh yeah, playing Doom 64.
We are Doom 64. I think somebody got bombed in Nam that last, so I grabbed the Berserk pack. It's been a jolly old time so far.
Yeah, you've been killing a lot of Hell Knights, I've noticed.
I have, and we've, I don't know if you noticed, but we were introduced to the Barons of Hell, those little, like, orange-tinted Hell Knights.
Oh, yeah, the stronger ones, yeah.
I think they take, like, 5 rockets to kill, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. They're real bastards.
So how close are you to Hell? Because this isn't hellish enough.
No, oh no, not quite. There's nowhere near enough Crusher traps. I think I'm only, like... I know, right? I think I'm only, like, 2 or 3 levels out. It's not that far.
Okay.
Now, damn it, that wall, I saw it raise back up. And I know that you're supposed to... You activate it...
Speaking of thrilling gameplay...
Yeah, tell me about it. I think I did it. Okay, fuck it. Remember that secret? That secret is just gonna left untold. Oh my god.
What's in that secret, if you remember?
I have no idea. I think it's like ammo or something. Something non-essential. I'm really hoping a pain elemental didn't spawn up here, but I don't have a lot of faith in that. That looks okay. Never mind. I think we're good, man.
Are we? Oh, look, a lot of lost souls.
Yeah, that... Who would have thought, right?
Lost souls? I hope there's just an entire level in this game that Romero has made that is just crushers and lost souls and nothing else.
Actually...
Constantly stream again.
Okay, I don't know if it goes that far per se, but now that you mentioned it about a level with pain elementals and crusher trips, I think there is one that's pretty close to that actually. Like, no bullshit. I think it's one of the hell levels too, and it's one of the later levels, and I think that's one of the ones that you have to find like a secret exit in or whatever to get one of the artifacts. So it's kind of like a have-to case to go through it.
That sounds great. Awesome.
It sounds just like John Romero to do some shit like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, more or less. Just about what I expected from him. Also, Geefunker brought up something very interesting.
Yeah, what's that?
Apparently, Twitch is now selling a turbo feature, which reduces the delay. And of course, you're going to have to pay money for it.
Of course. Of course. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Why not? Hey, let's take one of our features for free and, revoke it unless you pay. I like that idea. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Capitalism ho, baby.
Pay extra money just to have your service usable. Awesome.
No shit.
That's really depressing. I don't know what to think about that bullshit.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's basically about the same speed as like Google and YouTube and everything that they're becoming now. So it fits.
Oh, Mr. G Funker. I'm sorry.
Oh, but yeah, terrible mistake, man. Terrible mistake.
I hate mispronouncing people's names. It's like the rudest thing. I feel bad about it.
Oh my God, you fucked up my YouTube handle, Arsenics. Fuck, man, it's blood feud between our families now, man. It's gonna be mafia wars all up in the bitch now.
You mispronounced my YouTube name? My screen name? Well, fuck you! I'm hunting you down! You're gonna pay for this!
Actually, you'd probably be surprised at the number of people that get really pissy about that shit.
I actually watched a Lifetime movie once where some guy was hunting some woman who cut him off at a red light.
Really?
It's like he was kidnapping her, trying to kidnap her children and trying to kill her. And it's just like, it's just a red light, dude. She cut you off. It's fine. Maybe she was running late.
Damn, and he's trying to like kill her children. Damn, that's.
Yeah.
I thought I got a bad case of road rage every now and then. That's crazy.
If I recall, like, the events in that movie took place over a year, and, like, he could not get over it.
Wow. He must be an LPer. It sounds about that speed.
That's a very... He probably LP'd that, uploaded it to YouTube.
He LP'd
like, let's play Road Rage!
Exactly.
Episode 1.
No.
Stalking some woman who cut me off.
No, Arsenics. No. She just fucked up his game of Desert Bus, that's all.
Has anyone LP'd that game? Is that a thing?
Schildkröte is the only one that I know of. But, I mean, that was kind of like more of a gimmick type thing anyway. Just like every video, he'd have like a different goon in there with him, I think.
I bet someone on YouTube has done a legitimate LP and just played it until it finally ends.
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't remember if it even ends.
Desert Bus? I think it does. Wasn't that put out by Penn and Teller, though?
There was a Sega CD game that Penn and Teller released. I forget what it's called. It had a bunch of different games on it.
Right. Most of them weren't
Desert
finished
Bus
either, were they?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Most of them weren't even like complete games either, were they? It was like just, I guess, released before the entire thing was finished, if I remember right, yeah?
I think all of the games just had no real conclusion.
Right.
Like, you just kept playing until you got bored or died, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
And Desert Bus is really the only one that's caught on, to my knowledge.
Why?
Like, there's no PC versions of the other ones. I don't know how it would catch on, but there you go. People love Desert Bus, I guess.
Oh, well, it's a cult classic, man. Come on.
Define cult classic. What cult initiation rite are you referring to?
Do I need to explain the definition of YouTube to you again, or what? Also, how do you feel about secrets, man?
The YouTube cults.
The YouTube cults. Move over, KKK. YT is coming in.
The La Milanites are taking over.
Oh, God. Also, remember I told you this game was very dark? Well, you know, here you go.
Yeah.
Let's throw you in the darkest room in the game and then spawn about 10 specters. Doom 64, I love you.
Jesus, it's super dark now. I can't see a damn thing.
It is, and I think, let me check, but I think I've got the brightness all the way up to the max as well. Yeah. And this is a lot brighter than you could actually make it on the original console too. In the original console, it was pitch black down here. You could not see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So very fun, and I have no idea why they would put this in there, but other than the fact that, you know, this is along the same line with the people that put crusher traps in every level, because that gig never gets old.
Yeah, I don't really know why you're questioning the logic of the level designers at this point.
Well, more or less, I don't think it's so much the actual level designers that I'm questioning, it's just John Romero, you know? Because
even if he... I never looked it up, but I bet he has nothing to do with this game. We're just blaming him anyway.
Oh, bullshit. You could... I don't care if he worked on it personally or not. You can tie this into that motherfucker some way, somehow. If nothing else, you could say, you know, he worked on the first two, so this is like, you know, posthumously or something.
Alright, hang on. I'm actually going to look it up now. I'm curious.
Okay, and also, I spent, as a kid, I do remember this, wandering around this fucking room, you know, for like an hour, trying to find a way back up. You'd think there'd be like a secret wall or something. Oh no. In this completely pitch black room, if you'll notice over here on this one wall, there's a slightly blacker section of it. Those are actually stairs.
Excuse me?
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, no, that makes no sense. Why would you do that? I can't see. I can't tell the difference from my end.
Once again, this, you know, this is the road that we've traveled so many times up to this point, and it all comes back to the same question: why? And I really have no legitimate answer for you, man. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Wiki doesn't seem to have any information.
Oh my God!
As to who actually made the game.
Doom 64, the one game that not even Wikipedia can help you with.
There we go, the Doom Wiki. This will answer my questions, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, that'll have it in there. Why not? I've got faith. Whoops. Oh, shit. I fell down in the pit again. I will say this. This is the one part about streaming that I really do like. I mean, you know, especially when you get somebody in here that can, you know, do what you're doing right now and look that stuff up, you know. Let's plays and everything, I guess, unless you do your research, which is pretty much the good way to do it to begin with. But, you know, unless you do that, yeah, what the hell is that, right?
I need to be surprised in everything I see in a game, because I've never touched it before. And then record it for the internet.
Well, hey, man, you know, look at oh fuck, what's this more? PewDiePie and what's the other one's name? Tobuscus or whatever his name is. Yeah. Look, hey man, that's the way they roll, and they're raking in those big YouTube bucks, man. So it must be good, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You gotta scream like that for the entire time as well.
Right. Plus, you got to put the scare cam up too. Yeah, I think we talked about this actually, you know, put the scare cam up, find some kind of like a weird, like, cheap hobbycraft hat that like an inmate would make, and wear that throughout the entire LP, and you've got solid gold right there.
I think that came up when I showed you that weird Mario Forever LP of the Screeching Woman wearing a fucking Mickey cap for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. I forgot about that, and I am the one that... I hate to...
How could you forget?
But there's some things that you just try and block out of your memory, alright? You know? And that was one of them. Probably because I helped, in part, spawn that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your direct inspiration.
Yeah, that... God damn it. This game really needs a jump button. No. Fuck the Mario Forever. That's in the past, man. I'm trying to get secrets now, yo.
Is this really? Wow, this looks really obnoxious.
It is. There's a secret wall in here somewhere, but I don't quite remember, and I'm not going to waste any more than 5 minutes looking for this shit because this is start bugging the hell out of me. But I really want that soul sphere in there because, you know, it's a power-up that I have not gotten yet.
Isn't that the Mega Sphere?
Soul Sphere, Mega Sphere, Tomato. It's like the ultimate Doom
I've played
power.
a lot of the old Doom games there. I know my power-ups.
Oh, you know, you're like the walking Doom wiki, huh?
Not that far, but kind of.
It's close enough,
I guess.
Okay, well, that's enough of that. We will be skipping that. I could care less at this point. So now I'm just going to go ahead and grab the my armor and grab the supercharge, and then I'm going to get the hell out of this level.
That sounds like a blast.
Oh,
I bet the exit room has a crusher trap in it.
Probably does. You know, as soon as you activate the exit, the crusher trap comes down and just to... It's another one of those fake exits that we found in a Heretic. Or Hectic, whatever it is. Hectic Heretic.
Great. And if you die to it, you have to... even if you hit that exit sign, it makes you restart the level anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That would be about this game's speed, actually.
I hope that never happens, but I won't be surprised. If
I would cross your fingers if I were you. Really? I've done this like three times now, and I can't seem to hit the fucking the window there. There we go. Okay. As long as I don't fall in the pit. There we go. Okay.
I was thinking of making a I have no mouth and I must scream reference to that yellow room, but I think I've already done that in a previous...
Yeah, that joke's run its course, man. Come on now. New material, man. New material.
But the only thing I know are video games.
Thank God we never leave the house, right?
Never, ever.
Speaking
of reused material,
yeah,
how about this dark room?
Yeah.
Oh, you're leaving it.
Right? Yeah. Where the fuck is the exit? Damn it, you know, I did all this bullshit and I forgot where the exit is. I think it's through the blue door. Blue door, maybe?
No, we're not ignoring chat. I can't speak for him, but I'm not ignoring chat. I just haven't, said anything.
Look, you know, it takes 100% of my concentration to make it through, you know. This is some hardcore Doom action right here, man. You know, it's just, come on.
Yeah, being completely lost, going in circles, it takes a lot of effort.
Come on, what do you want? I'm just a small YouTube LP guy, you know, what do you want me to do? Play video games and read? Fuck.
Yeah. Don't you have a map system, by the way? I mean, you've eaten a lot.
Kind of.
Still.
It's kind of a shitty thing. But yeah, there is a basic map here.
Okay. Jeez, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, speaking of the map, that does bring up a good point. There is an item in here that only shows up for like 2 levels out of the entire game, but it's basically like a map station from Metroid. It fills in the entire map for you.
Oh.
But once again, it only shows up in like 2 stages in the entire game, for whatever reason.
Yeah, the auto map's generally not a very common item in Doom.
No.
See it a few times and then you never see it again. And even when you do get it, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah. But, you know, speak of the devil, this just happens to be one of the levels that has the auto map in here. Really? That's a cheap trap game. Even for you.
That's a pretty cool trap, from my opinion, but then again, I'm not playing it right now.
Yeah, that's right. Really, what now?
Mm-hmm.
Shit just keeps spawning, yo.
What? Lost Souls? Holy shit, I haven't seen enough of those yet.
Oh no, that gimmick won't get old until, you know, at least, you know, level 23.
I guess I should read something from the chat for you. Have you ever played Killing Time?
I have not even heard of Killing Time. So in other words, the answer would be no.
That's an easy answer to the question. I believe I know what game it is. I just want to make sure. No, I was thinking of Killing Floor. Yeah, I don't know what Killing Time is. Killing Floor is a good game, though.
I haven't even heard of that one. The only one that I've heard of that has Killer in the title is Killer 7. Do you know that one?
Killer 7's... I do know that one.
Ah, there you go. See?
I don't know what to make of Killer 7, but...
Oh, come on. It's a classic, man. It's a classic.
It's a very interesting classic. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's a good classic, is how I'll put it. But it's certainly interesting.
I can go along with that. I'll go along with that, sure. Why not? Well, this game just loves its title always, doesn't it? And yeah, I see that in the chat. Boomstick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Army of Darkness was a great movie.
It was. Have you seen the new Evil Dead?
I have not. My mother has. She told me about it, and it was really weird from how she was describing it.
See, I was going to try your opinion on it because I haven't seen it, and I've heard mixed reviews about it as well. So.
Well, let me go ahead and throw what I've heard.
Okay, fire away.
Apparently, it doesn't have anything to do with Ash, you know, the main protagonist
right.
of Army of Darkness, etc., etc. Apparently, it has to do with this girl who's going into drug rehab.
That makes sense. Why not?
And, like, it has really not much to do with Evil Dead at all.
Okay.
Like, it's completely different. I can't remember all the details off the top of my head, but like a completely different protagonist. She doesn't go around killing demons or whatever. She just whines most of the movie, from what I've heard.
Okay, so it's a reboot that basically does away with everything that made Evil Dead Evil Dead, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to summarize it.
Okay. Sure, why not?
I was kind of shocked as she was describing it to me. I'm just like, why? Again, that question pops up. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
How do these things happen?
That's a reoccurring theme on my stream, it seems. But I can't get over why they would do away with Ash, though. I mean, you know, Bruce Campbell was the staple of the Evil Dead series, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
I wouldn't have been surprised if they didn't keep Bruce, but I mean, gotta keep Ash.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand like recasting him. Yeah, you know, if they're gonna like do a remake, but just getting rid of the character completely, you know, I don't know, it's kind of odd.
It is very odd. Like, I have no interest in seeing that movie, going by what I've heard. I should at some point, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, that's about the same speed that conclusion that I've come to. I think I'm just going to wait till it comes out on, like, Redbox or something. Yeah, I knew that was a trap up there. You won't fool me, game. I know your speed.
That looks like a really obvious crusher trap, but I could be wrong.
Oh, wow.
I guess it wasn't. Wow.
Not a crusher trap per se. It's just a Hell Knight room, I guess. And I dropped the elevator back down, and he decided to hitch a ride. So that was really nice.
No, he was ready to greet you.
He was.
Giant fireball to the face.
He's just a jolly old soul, man.
This is actually Demon Santa, who you just killed, and now all the demon children will never have presents ever again.
Aww.
It's all your fault.
That just breaks my little Doom Grinch heart. God damn it, really? Now I gotta go all the way back here. Naturally, there was a switch. It teleported me to this little tiny platform, and I walked off of it. But, oh no, there was a switch directly behind me. So now I get to go all the way back there and do it again. Alright.
Yeah! I'm noticing a reoccurring theme with a lot of these levels.
Are you?
And it just seems to revolve around backtracking.
Yeah, it really does, and that's... Unfortunately, that's about the That's about all this game is good for. You got a lot of backtracking. Some of the levels are better than others when it comes to that, but then you've got others that are just, I don't know. It's really bad. And like you say, like we talked about before, the level design leaves a lot to be desired in this game.
Zaranel brings up a point. Like, no one would be able to, you know, come close to Bruce Campbell's skill in playing Ash, which I think I would agree with.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
But it's like, don't just ditch everything and go. Like, I think I know what they were going for. It's just like, well, if we're gonna have Bruce Campbell, we're gonna have to remake the whole thing.
Right. Yeah, but no,
that really work.
No, I mean, you know, it's like what they did with or what they should have done with the Evil Dead, what they did with Man of Steel. Oh shit, I'm trapped. Anyway, they should have done like what they did with Man of Steel. You know, they kept most of the characters and everything like that, but it was just a reboot, you know. So, yeah. But it worked, and it turned out to be a damn good movie at that. That's all I have to say about that.
I have nothing to add on the subject at hand.
So now there's going to be dead air for the entire the entirety of this level.
Let us say absolutely nothing just to make this happen.
Absolutely, we can do
and
that.
People will, and I'm hoping people post on YouTube being like, "There's no audio to your video, DMS. Why did you fuck up your video?"
Yeah, exactly. Why did you upload this shit? Come on, really? Also, we finally got a radiation suit. Still no Berserk pack, though. I mean, that's kind of hard to believe. I don't know where that would be at, but I don't know. I guess there's nobody in Nam getting napalm now, so it's all good. No need for the Berserk.
You mean the Gently Paul pack? Like, it's not really a Berserk pack.
It is, yeah.
We've been over this.
It's the, I don't know, the fist bump pack, basically, yeah.
Hey, demon bro! What you doing? Killing a bunch of humans today?
Which...
Yeah, bro.
That does kind of raise another question, if I may run this by you.
Go ahead.
I mentioned in the first one that, you know, they took out, like, all the weapon reloading animations and everything because there wasn't enough, like, memory, you know, with all the like, the levels and everything that they added here. Yet they kept the Mighty Punch animation and made it like that. What were they thinking on that one?
Call it an animation?
Yeah, do you have any thoughts as to just what the fuck they were thinking on that one?
I don't know if I'd call it a punching animation, much of an animation, to be fair.
Okay, I'll grant you that.
It is a bit of an animation. It's like 3 different frames, I guess.
Kind of. I'll grant you that.
I would imagine reloading animations would take quite a few more frames.
Yeah.
That's probably their excuse.
So in other words, you're going to give them a pass on that?
Yeah, I'd give them a pass on it.
Okay, well, you're more...
What did you just do, by the way? Was that a security monitor?
Yes it was, actually. There's a couple of those around here, actually. Mostly in the Earth levels, though. You know, Hell has no security cameras, so... but basically it just shows off, like, secrets or whatever. If you hit a switch, like on that one right there, it will show you what you unlocked, as if, you know, you're a complete moron. Which works perfectly for me, because, hey, sometimes I need that help.
Yeah, Zaranel, I apologize again if I'm not pronouncing that right. I don't know why I worry about that so much. But yeah, there was a lot of Doom clones back in the day. I think one of my favorites amongst them was Rise of the Triad. That was a good game.
Doom clones? No, I don't have a lot of experience with any of those, so you'll have to fill me in on those.
I don't know of a lot of them myself, but I do remember Rise of the Triad, which was released around the same time as Doom 2.
Right.
It was originally supposed to be a sequel to Wolfenstein 3D, but they dropped that and just made Rise of the Triad instead. It had a really interesting weapon system. You could carry a bullet weapon, which had unlimited ammo, but of course it's the weakest kind of weapon you have. And then there's a missile weapon you could carry. Things like bazookas, fire bombs, homing missiles, etc.
Right.
Which are much more powerful, but you only have a limited amount.
Okay. But it was
so
pretty
a lot
good.
of the combat... Yeah, considering... the limitations it was under. It was still running on the Wolfenstein 3D engine.
Right, yeah. That's
so you couldn't...
We're talking like mid-90s, basically a hack in mid-90s.
Yeah. So you didn't have... the level design was not sophisticated in the slice. Like, if you wanted to ascend, like move vertically...
Right.
Oh, Crusher, yes! Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm glad I could make your day with that.
To move vertically, you needed to stand on these discs. They couldn't make stairs on the engine. So they had these little discs you used to move around.
Of course.
Like, there was no slopes. It was pretty barren, actually, most of the levels.
Yeah.
But they tried to make up for that by throwing a lot of enemies. Like, the action was really good. It had interesting bosses. It had 4 bosses in total.
Now, see, that's what makes a good hack right there, is, you find out the limitations of the actual game that you're playing, but you can work around them and still make it work,
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, you know your limits, but you try to make up